Coming from my last video, where it's about just general my experiences of talking to people online by services like TikTok, where I would make these PMF posts and then things like that. And well, I mean, I'm officially done with it more than like the less of other people. But at the same time, it's weird because it's sort of addicting. Like you guys got me sort of captive, really, because it's I don't know. It's like I get to easily meet people who are in the same sort of conditions as me, but I know the kind of problems that happens from that when you're only meeting the kind of people who are like you, and you're just sort of echoing the same exact beliefs and everything like that over and over again, where it doesn't really change anything. And one thing that I did get wrong with it is that I said that it doesn't help me that much. And the thing about it is that it does help me that much. It's just more about moderation on how you use it, or just basically what I intended to use it for. Before making those posts where it was like a doomer content, I would always want this sort of doomer kind of person. And I've actually had a bunch of people who would add me from those kinds of videos, and they were exactly the kind of person that in that sort of way, wanted them to be. And there was this one person that I was talking to a little bit, and I mean, I'm not really gonna say anything about it because man, that's something that I'm going to keep. I'm going to keep in. But something more about it is just that it's comforting. It really is. It's addicting, honestly. It's comforting for me. And I really don't want to take a break from it. And I just want more of a reason. That's all I think about it, is that it gives me a reason to do something. I wouldn't describe myself as an altruistic person, but I would describe myself more as less of a self-centered person. More of a person who is willing to do things for the sake of others. I'm not really a person who does things all for themselves. And the thing about it is that I do a lot of things for myself, but I don't want to do it just for myself, just for me to have this sort of thing like, oh yeah, I did it. And sometimes it's like that for things that matter, but for big things like it doesn't exactly matter if I have 100% achievements or something like that, or a goal that I did that I personally cared about. But when I try to do it in like projects or things that matters more, I want more of a sort of accountability or a sort of shoulder, someone to sort of watch me, but not all the way either, because I get I get nervous and exactly things like that. I mean, goodness, I don't even know what I'm talking about right now. Yeah, but I get anxious. I just want something just more so what I did, and I made a Discord channel about it. I made a Discord, yeah, but nobody. It's dead now, and I have it on my bio, but it's not. It's basically it's over. I guess I'll reset the link, or maybe just make a new. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't. But I want to care about people more in a local sense, and not in like the more of a big, grandiose way how like other YouTubers do it. And that's why I really don't plan on getting any sort of traction ever. It's gonna be so bad that I'm probably gonna do it on purpose, where nobody pays attention to me, because I always wanted a more personal experience with anybody who comes across me, because that's all I really care about. I don't care about the many people. I only care about the few. And if those few people give me a well enough reason to do anything, I'd be pretty much, I'd do anything for them. Exactly. I'm not the kind of person who does things solely for themselves. I do it for the sake of, I guess, a community. And that is all I want. All I want is a community. And maybe, I don't know, maybe it's gonna go out, and that's why I do it. It makes me have a sort of community, or at least a relationship. I know that, I'll give you another example. Before I did actually, for one of my people who actually subbed to this channel, I did actually talk to them. Or, yeah, I did actually talk to them. And that was probably, they're not, I don't know, they're not here anymore. But it was way more meaningful. I did a lot more things back then because it meant more to me than it ever did. I'll probably do something. I'll probably do a Discord or something like that. If it's like anything else, I just need a purpose, and a community is the only purpose that I care about. I do nothing. Yeah, I do nothing about anybody. That's the point that I'm trying to get across. Not like some sort of. It doesn't get really exhausting for me, because I don't want to have it like a sort of, the main reason about it that I talked about in the last video is that it was always the people who never wanted to get better. I do. I obviously want to get better, but I know that it's not going to happen by myself, because I can't really motivate myself to do anything for myself. That's why I'm doing it in accounts of other people. That's the reason why I ever bothered to do this in the first place. I guess I'm gonna have those beliefs true. Beliefs were always true. That's why it's so addicting, because that's the real purpose that I do anything, or want to do anything for people. That's all I really care about. Yeah. But it's, I don't know. I don't know. It's something. It really is something. You don't really do anything. Yeah. What do you guys think of if you ever reached this point of the video? What do you guys think about this? Tell me anything, or don't. I don't really mind. But Zero pseudos, I don't tell any lies.